Hello. Right, I'm gonna go over a couple of drones today, just as a tutorial thing. Right, I've got two smilers here. Um, Basically this is for automatic takeoff and stuff like that, to prove that these actually work. They go off by themselves. And they come back in. I've set them further away from each other, so because they have collision avoidance off, you need collision avoidance off. And another helpful tip is they have to be in a static grid. I'll get to that point later. And actually show you another one. Right, and that's that. Now I'll show you how these guys are set up. Right, you see these blocks here? You need ignore all this stuff. I'll disconnect this, unlock. Now, ignore all the timers and stuff. All you need is an AI basic task. Like I've got Smiler land. No, not the task one. Move. This has confused me. I need to get rid of most of these blocks. AI flight, you need that, and you need the recorder. Is all that you really need, and you need you can put in action really what I've just done if up and send both of them out. That is up to you. If you just want one, that's fine, but you'll be doing it a lot manually sending them out. It's better off with a button though. Say for defensive stations, you just hit a button, they fly off. Right, next thing's next. Showing you how this works. Let's get into fight. You need the AI behavior on when it's attached and collision avoidance off. You need, if you need to adjust these, that's fine because it does something with the connector when it's set up. The recorder tasks, okay, where is it? Land. So we have 1, 2, 3 waypoints and then connector smiler 1 lock, which is this connector, and it locks to the base. And it comes back after it's done its thing. Now, if you look for the event, you also need an event one if you're doing some actions like cargo filled equal or less. See, hold on, if I go down here, my threshold's sitting at 30%, you can increase that, decrease that. See here, how it says condition less than. If it's less than 29%, it will come back to base and do its thing. If I put the select actions, so it's got a timer block for land, which has got this block in it. Gating isn't a good idea. Just leave it as it is, and it will just do its thing for your own drone. It depends how you've set your own drone, but this is how I've set up. I've set up with a timer. Timer's a lot more handy than doing it with this, because it can get a bit dodgy. Because sometimes this will not go off with AI blocks on. So I am thinking about replacing that with the AI block turned on, but if it's flying around, you really need that AI block on. So also, if you go for greater than that, watch what I'll do. It'll just keep taking off. And it'll do its own thing. And it probably will just sit there. Or what? No. Yeah, it'll sit there. So that'll make that kind of malfunction a little bit. So you're better off doing oh, why have you buggered up? Oh, there we go. Doing what it's ever doing, and this one just seems to be bashful on camera. And it'll do its thing, it'll land again and lock. You can switch this around. See if you reverse the waypoints and put the connector on first waypoint, it will connect. Also, another thing is placement. See here how it's a 3x3 block. You could put it in the middle, but if you have a cargo container there, it's going to be a pain in the ass for you and a pain in the ass for me. I sort of swear, but yeah. Trying to set it up. So ignore these tight blocks and stuff. Also same with batteries and stuff. You're better putting a battery on top and then something light and having small cargo containers if you're doing something like this build. But this was a prototype, just yeah. Because I built better ones, this was just like to see what I could do with the blocks. I put every single kind of block I could think of on it, and as many times as I could. I overextended my reach for this one. It was a bit more advanced than it should be, but yeah. So the way it works is, I'll just get another quick refresher, is it needs, where are you? A flight block, just needs a flight block. It needs a recorder, and I'd name it something like land, so it knows, and it just plays it when it gets to a certain time. A relay, if you want that, because it'll have the AI recorder and it'll have connect, smiler, and lock. And also, if I show you on the big relay how this set up, this guy here, set up actions. AI recorder task, land and play on. Do not put a connector on this side, because if you have a connector on this side and you have other things connected to it, it'll unconnect everything. Because that's the way that this works. If you have a relay on everything. But yeah, that's how these guys work. So you can also put, when they fly out there, put them on the waypoint to knock on the offensive, or when they stick in a beacon. A beacon's more, hold on, I'll show you quickly, just a minute. I've not built one yet, I wasn't prepared for this. Right. Now, hold on, I'm just going to stick this beacon up here, and we'll spawn another smiler in. Yeah, this last one. His engine's off. Oh well, that's him busted. I forgot I put the engine off. Put it there. Get rid of that mistake. But yeah. Right, thrusters on. Now, where this is, see if you put them on this on, and then we put basic task on, but hold on, I'll set the event block up, for instance. Now, that's set up for connectors connected, so we've put cargo filled, go or less than, say we're like running low on ammo. And you have to make sure there's ammo in the guns before you do anything. Set up actions, and what it does is recorder land. This one's already set up for recorder land. Right, but you're better off setting a timer block for it, because the reason being you're setting a timer block for it is because it'll go off and it'll come back home immediately. Right, That's a setup. No. This is set up as the old flipping route as well, which is annoying. The only problem is it's going to crash. No, it's not. It's going to fly. I'm going to have to auto dump into that. A problem. My function keys are really annoying me today. Yeah, so the old base was over here, so it's like deciding to go, I'm going over here. No, no, no. It's alright. Now, if I type in land, well, yeah. If I just start that, you don't need to start this like this. So. Also, when setting up, put a seat on top of it and add the waypoints manually from the recorder. I'll show you that in a second. Right, he's away doing his landing thing because it used to be around here. This is just yeah, because see where the holes were. Yeah, we'll just do his landing thing. This is just a for instance without a connector. This also happens if you move a connector as well, just to let you all know. If you move a connector, it will not register. And then that happens. Yeah. I forgot about that. Yeah, I'll just spawn another one in. It's fine. Or was that the broken one? That's the broken one. We don't want that one. Well, I suppose I could use this as a test, I suppose. Right, cockpit's fine. You can, usually I use a seat, but cockpit's fine. And what to do with that is stick it on the top above the recorder block. So do you have any side thrusters? Oh no, they were blown off. This is a bad example. Right. Oh fuck no. He's went to hell in a handbasket. Just ignore that. Again. God's sake. Keep forgetting I've got the engines turned off. As you can see around about me, there's a lot of shit lying around. That's fine, don't worry about it. I'm used to getting explosions and being involved with explosions that are not mine. Right. So, we're all good. Right, first things first. The way this works is recorder. Now, you want the recorder that you want, just say land. and then you go down at the bottom, it says add waypoint here, add waypoint, and then after that you need this again. Play on off, you need that, and what else? Ignore this AI behaviour because I think that's more for patrolling and using it as automatic waypoints. Do not automatic waypoint it because it just causes problem. Reverse order as well. You need to switch this on, and that's about it. That's all really you need. So for instance, say I want to make a path to go to base over there. Right. So 1. And you have to have both these on, because see, if you do put the AI block on before it, that's what happens, it turns that one off. So make sure the AI block's always on. And there's something red over there, it's annoying me. So, works. Same when you're over a connector. Make sure it's on top of the connector, not beside it. You can also put this on repeat, but I'll advise it. What is that? It's blinking off and on. It's annoying me now. There must be a block left by your previous. Yeah, there's an enemy block over there. What the heck is that? But I don't want to go all the way through because that's one just going to blow up. But yeah, that's how you set up for that. As for moving grids, when it's a moving grid that you want to attach to, it doesn't work that way. Just to let you all know, it does not work that way because you're making a waypoint to this connector, and the waypoint is on top of the connector, and it takes off, and there's one above it, and there's one there. So that's where the waypoint is. And if you move this connector, it's gonna come back to this like it did with that one. That's why you don't do it. And you have to move the drone's waypoint and all that. It's a plather. It's taking piss basically. You can make it from a connector to a connector point, which is, I'm just using this as a Bobby basic thing, so you get something like this, it takes off, does its thing, and then when it gets up there, it'll go off and go on patrol, or go off on the beacon patrol, like it'll scan and, oh, there's the beacon, I'll just patrol on the beacon, and then when it gets ammo low, it'll come back, or the battery's low. There's also, if you have the broadcast controller, it can actually tell you when it's got a battery low. Because if you set up the event controller and a broadcast controller, you can tell it, write a message saying bat's low, and that's really handy. And then just set it off when bats are at certain percent. Same way I've done the cargo thing as well. Because, for instance, I'll show you the battery one now. The event controller of Dayton 7. See, stored power. If the stored power is less than 15%, and the input power's at 100 and 100, right, equal or less than. So I've got it set at 15 so you can make it back to base, or shoot you, whatever you want to call your drone. So my stored power, that's how that's set up. So if it goes under the 15%, it'll come home. If it's over the 15%, it won't bother. Same. You're better off having two of this, and then for here you can have like a broadcast controller to say battery low. It's up to you if you want to have a battery recharge one as well, but I don't know advise against that. It's just more scripting and more problems. But yeah, that's how it rolls. Thank you very much, and I will see you guys next time in the future. If you like this, like and subscribe. And this is just a little, I'm having a little break in the series at the moment because there's stuff going on. I'm planning stuff. There is stuff going on in that. So I'll let you guys do what you ever need to do.